Human right unless, of course, you live on a First Nation territory under this government. The families of Attawapiskat are reeling from the fact that a school that they fought for 8 years, that was supposed to begin this spring, has been cancelled. Now, we've had 3 Indian Affairs ministers support this project, but this minister has told the community that First Nation schools are no longer a priority for his government. So my question is, why should the children of Attawapiskat have to put up with his fundamental disinterest in their health and well-being?
The Honourable Minister
Speaker, of course, I've never said any such thing, but Mr. Speaker, education is one of the keys for First Nation communities, as it is for all Canadians, as is economic development opportunities. The school in question on that particular reserve, Mr. Speaker, we've invested over $3 million into a school system there. We've also another $250,000 to help with some renovations that they wanted to have done. Mr. Speaker, there are no health concerns in that particular school, and of course, we'd all like to have more and newer schools, but Mr. Speaker, we continue to invest in schools across the country. It's a priority for this government.
The Honourable Member for Timmins.
No health concerns? I've been in that school, Mr. Speaker. Those portables are a fire trap. Health concerns, is that his criteria for education? You know, we're not talking about buying holding pens for cattle. We're talking about the most fundamental right that every children in this country should enjoy, the right to go to a good school that gives them hope. So I'll ask him a simple question. Would he put up with such a dismissive attitude for any school board official that his children were under? Because why should the children of the James Bay Coast have to put up with his dismissive attitude?
The Honourable Minister of Indian Affairs and Northern Development.
Well, Mr. Speaker, they have to put up with that sanctimonious attitude because that member over there knows full well, we've had meetings on this, knows full well there's requests from school boards or schools from across the country. We have extensive investments, record investments in education across this country. It's a priority for this government. Mr. Speaker, there are no health concerns in that school. You should not portray it elsewise. Mr. Speaker, we continue to work with First Nations across the country. Education is key to their success. We want to make it a priority, which we are doing right now, Mr. Speaker, and we'll continue to invest in First Nations education from coast to coast.